whereby we are going to touch base on everything that we have done, at the beginning of the lesson with lesson 91. But before we do so, as usual, in the previous lesson, we spoke about customer lifetime value. And I'd like someone to give us a brief overview of what is it that we discussed in the previous lesson. What is it that you guys can remember that we talked about in the previous lesson? Nkamo gave us two already, so I want a different voice now.
I say I'm nominating Premiuma to tell us.
Pardon?
I'm nominating someone else to tell us, which
I'm
is
nominating you because you know that I was going to mention you.
no. Say I'm nominating Premiuma. I have said the votes I vote. I'm nominating Premiuma.
Pneumonia iyavuma. Pneumonia, can you give us a summary of the things that we discussed in the previous lesson as per Matapelo's nomination? You see, your nomination did not work, Matapelo. And Jiggy Jiggy Matapelo left the room. Okay, guys. So with this lesson, we are going to assess the relevance and alternative approaches for using digital platforms for customer relationship management and marketing automation. We should also evaluate the potential of the digital technology and applying the concepts of big data to support one-on-one marketing and assess how to integrate social and mobile interactions. So as a revision, so far we spoke about loyalty, there's customer loyalty, there's emotional loyalty, there's behavioral loyalty, there's customer satisfaction, lead generation offer, and customer profiling. So as we mentioned it before, customer loyalty refers to the positive relationship between a customer and a brand, product, or service characterized by repeat purchasing behavior, preferences over a competitor, and often advocates for the brand. We discussed this in the previous lessons, and we say that loyal customers consistently choose a specific company's offering over others, often because they have had positive experiences, trust the brand, and perceive higher value in the relationship. So these are the key characteristics of customer loyalty. And without these, you can never say that a customer is loyal. So a loyal customer must have repeat purchases, must always prefer the brand, must always have a positive word of mouth, must have an emotional connection with the brand, must also tolerate the price changes. So if there's an increase and you leave a brand for the competitor, it means that you are not a loyal customer. Because mostly customers will say that I didn't buy it pick and pay because their prices are too high. You would realize that Woolies customers, no matter if there's a loyal Woolies customers, even if there's an increase, they would still buy at Woolies. If there's a decrease, they will still buy at Woolies. Is it so, guys? Am I saying something that resonates with you?
Yes, that's true. There
Mm,
are people who don't care, and there are people who just compare a lot.
mm.
Even if I'm just saving 5 cents, 5 bob or 1 rand, it's for me
Mm,
still a save.
mm. But if price makes you ditch a brand that you are loyal to, it means that you are not a loyal customer, because loyal customers are not deterred by the price. But I also understand the economic situation in this country, inflation, high interest rates. Sometimes even if you are loyal, you are being forced to downgrade because this thing is becoming more expensive. So what I see more often is that loyal customers, what they do is that they stick to the brand, but they look for things that are on discount or that are on promotion. For example, if I'm desperate for iPhone 15, I want iPhone 15, right? And iPhone 15 is going for 30,000 rands, for argument's sake. And I know that I cannot afford 30,000 rands, but my budget is 25,000 rands. I can try by all means to look for retail stores that are selling that iPhone 15 for 25,000 rands. So it means that I can be able to stick to Apple, you know, by looking for outlets that are having it on discount. So I'm still loyal even if I cannot afford. I don't know if I'm making any sense, guys. So here you are loyal to the product, but you are not loyal to the outlet that is selling that product. So we had the types of customer loyalty. We've got transactional loyalty. This is based primarily on repeat purchases. So I only transact with Pick and Pay because the transaction is safer. Then you've got emotional loyalty. Then you've got brand loyalty. Why is customer loyalty important? It can lead to increased revenue, lower marketing costs, advocacy and referrals, resilience against competition, as well as improvement and feedback. All these slides are available on Core Campus, and you can use them when doing your F3 assignments. Then, as much as we discussed in the previous lessons that loyalty can be natural, you also need to build loyalty as a brand. So how do you build customer loyalty? You need to deliver consistent quality, excellent customer service, personalization, reward programs, engagement, and brand value alignment. So in conclusion, customer loyalty is a crucial aspect of business success, driving repeat purchases, reducing costs, and fostering brand advocacy. Brands that prioritize building and maintaining loyalty can achieve sustainable growth and a competitive edge in their market. So that's it, guys, for this week. And I hope you are going to enjoy the Women's Day tomorrow. Then next week, we are going to have contact classes. We are going to meet again in face, and we are going to be talking about digital customer experience. Are there any questions or any issues that you need to address or to discuss before we end the lesson?
Nothing at all, sir. Thank you so much. Have a lovely long weekend to you too, sir.
It's my pleasure, Matapelo. But before we go, anyone else?
Nothing much, sir. I'm all good. The questions may come later on the duration of um, working on our assignments.
Okay, thank you, people. Thank you for your participation in this class. I did enjoy, and I also hope you enjoyed. There are so many insights that I enjoyed about attachments and so on. As much as you feel like you are learning a lot in this class, I also learn through our engagements. There are so many things that I learned from you guys. So don't ever think that I'm only the one who is teaching you guys and you are learning and I'm not learning. There are also so many things that I learned from you guys. Enjoy the long weekend and keep well.